Hello. Today I will be making a collage and I'm bringing you along for the adventure. So, full transparency, this is a collage video that I made for my patrons in, I think, late January, early February, but I've sped it up and I'm doing a voiceover, so it's not the exact same video, but it's making a collage that I'm really proud of, so I thought I would show you how it happened. This one happened pretty easily too, I'll be honest, but you'll see. So this is a Star Wars collage. I am a Star Wars fan artist. I make Star Wars collage art as well as a fanzine, which goes out monthly to like roughly over 200 people all over the world. I will be honest that I am not going to talk about my Star Wars art much on YouTube. That's kind of just because I'm careful with how I interact with the Star Wars fan community, and I kind of want to just keep that in those isolated places. So if you're interested in that part of my art, you can find me on Instagram, Into a Larger World by Kara, which I'll link in the description, and on my Patreon as well. So that's all that. So what you were just seeing was one of my boxes of collage bits. I've collected stuff for what feels like forever now, but I use magazines or I use a lot of books that I find at Goodwill or thrift stores, and I just find photo books that are affordable, and I just go through and rip them to shreds and then recycle the shell of it, basically. So I've been doing that for a long time, and I've worked up a pretty good collection that I'm basically just working through now. I really love florals. I love plant life. You've probably seen that in some of my art journals and stuff, but especially for my Star Wars work, I use a lot of nature, mountain ranges, the sky, the ocean, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've actually upgraded from those cardboard boxes that I had in the beginning of this video. I got these, I guess they're probably about 12 by 12 square, like flat bins. I'll link them in the description if I can find the link. It was from Michael's, but they're probably meant for scrapbook paper, but they're perfect for what I need them for, which is just to hold my paper madness. So I have those and they stack really well, which is also awesome. So I basically, when I collage, I have my picture, for Star Wars collages anyway, I have my focal point picture, and then I just pick a whole big stack of backgrounds that I think will work, and then I kind of just lay them out and move it around and lay them out and move it around. Oh, I was showing my Marvel journal. You guys know all about that. So this one came together pretty easily. I think it's only about 3 pieces that I laid out for this one, but I love the mixture of the black and white photo against the really colorful plant life. I've been doing that a lot lately, actually, especially with original trilogy characters, because there's so many good black and white photos. So I've been using them a lot, and I love the way this turned out. I've made a lot of Leia art, of course, because you can't have enough, but this is definitely probably one of my favorites that I've ever made. It just like, I don't know, the colors with the black and white and gray, it just like came together so easily and smoothly. Like sometimes I'll pick out the pieces and lay them out for the collage, and I'll have to rearrange it like a million times, or like I'll rearrange it, but the pieces are like so perfectly placed, and then you can just never find that perfect placement again when you go to adhere it. I don't know, if you're a collage artist, I'm sure you'll know what I mean. So that can be kind of crazy, but I still find it super relaxing. I mean, collage is like my safe space, honestly. So what else? I separate my bits and bobs of collage materials into in my bins. I have like different categories. So I have one that's all for patterned paper, colorful paper, scrap paper. I save like every bit of scrap paper. And I use those in my zine backgrounds a lot, or in my art journals or my journal. So I have one bin for that. I have another bin for letters. If you've been watching my Marvel videos, you know that I love lettering. And I've gotten even more into that lately. I just like can't stop. And it can be really tricky to like find all the letters and stuff and to find the right ones and to make sure the sizes all match up. But it's like, it's just become one of my like favorite things lately. So I have a whole bin for letters. Actually, I have 2 bins, but one is such a mess that I just pretend it doesn't exist until I need it. And then I have a bunch that are just for all the other stuff. They're supposed to be more organized than they are because I'm such a prolific Star Wars artist and I make a lot of Star Wars art. I have like bins that are designated as yes Star Wars and then no Star Wars. So like plants, patterns, grass, flowers, mountains, nature, stuff that's like, you know, can be considered otherworldly. I'll put that in a Star Wars bin. But then if it's something like a car or a coffee machine or a person or, you know, stuff like that, then that'll be in a not Star Wars bin. And I'll save that for my regular collage art or my art journal, stuff like that. And then I also have, this needs to be fixed, but right now I just have 2 boxes filled with like ephemera from life that I've been putting in the art journals, as you've seen, in my flip throughs. So I have to find a better way to organize that stuff. But basically it's just like working through it, you know, and then always finding new materials too. This is my swing line paper cutter. Cannot recommend it enough. If I find it, I will link it for sure because I love it so much. A good paper cutter will change your world. I had a bad one before, and when I got this, it was like game over. So this print is actually available right now in my shop if you're interested. I'll link it in the description. And thanks for hanging out. Bye.